Let's sing real nice.
Kyrie Irving explains how he's learning to be more of a team player with the Celtics. Despite beginning the calendar year with two of his quietest offensive displays, Kyrie Irving's recent performances have been hugely positive for the Boston Celtics. In his second matchup against his former team, the Cleveland Cavaliers, Irving scored just 11 points on 5 of 14 shooting and followed that up with 16 points on 6 of 16 from the field in Friday night's victory over the Minnesota Timberwolves. In the past, the 25-year-old would beat himself up about the number of missed shots and his relatively low scoring output, but that mindset has changed since he arrived in Boston. After the game against the T-Wolves, the four-time All-Star reflected on his maturation as a player and how he now values team success above his individual contributions. Even though he only posted 16 points in last night's encounter, he flirted with a triple-double as he added 9 rebounds and 8 assists to help his team in other ways. Discussing his recent shooting struggles, Irving explained to reporters how he's changed his approach this year and learned to put it firmly into perspective. As a young player, I used to get stuck in one game and think that this was going to be the end-all, be-all. If I don't shoot well tonight, then I don't know if I'm going to make it until tomorrow, man, he said, per ESPN's Chris Forsberg. And that's just how maniacal I am about the game. But now it's really about the big picture. As long as you can affect the game on the defensive end, offensive end, and put your team in a great position to win, that's the only thing that really matters. All the other stats and everything, you can try to make important, you can, but it will deviate you. The silky ball handler is averaging 24.4 points this season, down from a career-best 25.2 with Cleveland last year. But he's playing slightly fewer minutes per game with the Celtics, and it seems to be working as Boston lead the Eastern Conference with a 32-10 record. Irving stated that he wanted to become a complete point guard in Bintown and was certainly developing into that under the guidance of one of the league's most talented head coaches in Brad Stevens. After deciding to leave Cleveland and emerge from the shadows of LeBron James, Kyrie placed a certain amount of pressure on himself to perform without the league's best player by his side. However, he says he's been able to take a step back and place more importance on the team rather than himself and living up to his own expectations. I can't necessarily pinpoint a specific point, but, for me, this season has been a learning experience to be able to do that, he said. As a result, Uncle Drew is blossoming into a rounded guard and has even shown an improvement defensively, which he has often been criticized for throughout his career. His shock decision to leave the Cavs and start a new chapter in his career is already starting to pay off.